Have you ever sent a message to a woman, waited hours, maybe even days, only to get a short K or worse, no reply at all? If that's ever happened to you, type yes in the comments. But if you've always had women excitedly waiting for your texts, type no because I'd love to know your secret. Let's be honest, texting shouldn't feel stressful, yet for many men, it does. They send a message, check their phone every few minutes, feel a sinking feeling when there's no reply, and start overthinking every single word they sent. The worst part is, the harder you try, the more she seems to pull away. And that, my friend, is the problem. Most men text in ways that actually reduce attraction without realizing it. They either come across as too eager, too predictable, or too easy to ignore. But what if I told you that with just a few small adjustments, you could completely change the game? Instead of chasing her attention, you become the guy she can't stop thinking about, the one whose messages she actually looks forward to. Today, we're going to cover 3 texting strategies women can't resist. These aren't cheesy pickup lines or cheap tricks. They are psychological principles that work because they tap into what genuinely grabs a woman's attention. If you're tired of being ignored and want women to be excited to hear from you, stick around because this can change the way you text forever. First, let's talk about texts that trigger curiosity. Imagine this: you send a message to a woman, and instead of the usual dry reply or silence, she immediately responds with questions, eager to keep the conversation going. Sounds like a dream, right? It's not magic, it's psychology. Curiosity is one of the most powerful triggers for the mind. When something sparks your interest, your brain enters a state where it craves more information. That's why cliffhangers in movies work, why people can't resist opening mystery boxes, and why some texts get instant replies while others get ignored. If you can ignite curiosity in a woman's mind, she has to know more, and that's what makes her respond. The problem is, most men text in ways that completely kill curiosity. Messages like, "Hope you're having a good day," "How was your weekend?" or "Hey, what's up?" are boring, predictable, and easy to ignore. They give her no reason to reply because they don't leave any gaps in her knowledge. They don't make her feel like she's missing something important. Now, let's flip that. Instead of revealing everything at once, hold back just enough to pique her interest. Messages like, "I just realized something interesting about you. You won't believe what happened to me today." Or, "You did something unexpected in my dream last night," work because they leave her hanging. She has no choice but to ask, "What is it?" And that's where the conversation grows. The key is, when she asks for details, don't reveal everything immediately. Keep her engaged by slowly unfolding the story. For example, if you text, "You won't believe what happened to me today," and she asks, "What happened?" don't answer right away. Say something like, "It's actually kind of funny, but first, have you ever had a moment where something reminded you of someone in the weirdest way?" This keeps her interested and lets the conversation flow naturally. Men who master this method never struggle to keep a conversation going because women are naturally curious. When you feed that curiosity the right way, they don't just respond, they invest emotionally. Now that you understand how to spark curiosity, let's move to the second strategy: creating anticipation. If curiosity gets her attention, anticipation keeps her thinking about you even when you're not texting. When a woman anticipates something exciting, her brain releases dopamine, the same chemical that makes us feel pleasure and excitement. That's why people look forward to vacations, birthday surprises, or even simple weekend plans. The more she anticipates, the more invested she becomes. Most men fail here because they give too much away too soon. They make the conversation predictable, removing any excitement. If she always knows what's coming, there's nothing to look forward to. Look at common mistakes like, "I got you something today," "I planned a fun date for us," or "I have something to tell you." These aren't bad, but they lack one key element: mystery. Instead of just informing her, make her wonder, speculate, and feel a little restless until she finds out. Rewrite those messages to build anticipation. "I saw something today that instantly reminded me of you. Want to guess what it is?" Or, "I have a plan for Friday that I think you'll love. But first, do you like surprises?" Even, "If I told you I discovered something really interesting about you, would you want to know what it is?" These messages do 2 things: they make her imagination run wild, and they push her to respond because she needs closure. And again, when she asks for details, don't give them away immediately. Tease a little. If she asks, "What is it?" reply with, I could tell you now, but where's the fun in that? Take a guess first. This keeps the interaction playful and puts you in control. Women love anticipation because it makes ordinary conversations feel like an unfolding story. When you become the guy who excites her just by texting, she won't just reply. She'll start checking her phone, hoping to see your name. Finally, let's cover the right way to compliment her. Most men assume compliments will make a woman like them, but if you compliment the wrong way, it can backfire. Women hear generic compliments all the time, especially about looks. Telling a beautiful woman, "You're so gorgeous," won't impress her. She's heard it from dozens of men. The problem isn't compliments, they're fine, it's how men give them. The key is making your compliments feel genuine, unique, and specific. Show that you actually notice her beyond her appearance. Common mistakes include, "You have such beautiful eyes," "You're so hot," or "You're the most stunning girl I've ever seen." These don't work because they sound rehearsed and generic. They don't make her feel special because every guy says them. Instead, focus on qualities that show you see her as a person. Say things like, "I love the way you see the world. Most people don't think like you. The way you handle challenges is impressive. Not many people have that mindset." Or, "I can tell you have a unique way of making people feel comfortable around you, and that's rare." These compliments work because they acknowledge her personality, not just her looks. When you highlight something deeper, she starts to feel a stronger emotional connection and thinks, "He actually sees me for more than just my appearance." Timing also matters. Don't drop compliments randomly. Use them naturally in the conversation. If she's talking about her goals, say, "I respect how driven you are. Most people talk about their dreams, but you actually go after them." This makes her feel noticed, valued, and appreciated. A well-placed compliment isn't just about making her feel good, it's about associating positive emotions with you. When a woman feels genuinely appreciated, she's more likely to respond, engage, and invest in the conversation. So, to wrap everything up, texting isn't just about words, it's about creating emotions. Every time you text a woman, you're either sparking curiosity, building anticipation, or making her feel appreciated. If you don't do any of these, you're just another guy in her inbox, easy to forget and easy to ignore. Let's quickly recap the 3 secrets. Curiosity makes her wonder, ask questions, and stay engaged. Anticipation gives her something exciting to look forward to. And genuine compliments make her feel seen for who she truly is, not just how she looks. Most guys get stuck in predictable, dull conversations that don't make a woman feel anything. But you won't be like that anymore. Every text you send will either spark curiosity, create excitement, or make her feel valued. That's how texting becomes effortless and enjoyable. Apply these principles and you'll notice a shift. Women will engage more, respond faster, and genuinely look forward to talking to you. The best part is, you won't feel like you're chasing attention because the dynamic has changed. Master these techniques, and you'll never have to worry about being ignored again.